Okay, everybody, we're going to be talking about boundaries today. And we may or may not have some technical issues. My name's Erin Strayer. I'm super excited. If we get our guests to link up today, we are going to be talking all about boundaries and that they are the best form of loving yourself. This is like an amazing guest. She is the mother of 7 children still at home. There are 10 total. She is still messaging me here on the backside. Let's see what she has to say. No, she's not on. um, um, and she is also, I know, I had to take a breath there too when she said 10 children. Can you believe that? 10 children. There's a whole lot of boundaries that get to be set when there are 10 boundaries. RJ, you might know why my guest can't join from her phone. Can you give me some heads there? Um, and she is a managing director for eWomen's Network, which is also the founder of a company called It's Possible. Setting boundaries is a must for this lady. And it's absolutely the ultimate form of loving yourself. We're going to hopefully get her on today. And bear with me as I kind of struggle here. Just a skosh, struggle bus coming at you. But this is the Erin Strayer Show where anything can happen, obviously. Let me message her just real quick here. Yes, this is where we. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, you're over here. It's nice to see you. This is the Erin Strayer Show, and this is where we're all about uplifting and leveraging amazing female entrepreneurs who are out there doing things just a little bit differently. We talk about hot topics and pain points and giving workarounds to those challenges that we face every day. Let me message her one more time. Thanks, RJ. Yes, thank you, RJ, for that. I just kind of messaged her to have her shut down and quickly come back on board with us. But yes, my name's Erin Strayer. I am an accelerated business strategist, growth consultant, and interventionist for female entrepreneurs who are recovering corporates, and they hire me to get their ad grown back. So, and propel their business to the next level. Oh my gosh, yes, we're going to be working on this as we work through Beth coming back on board with us. But this lady is absolutely an amazing, amazing, amazing female. And RJ, you know her, and I can't wait for you to rework with us on that. And yeah, so she is massively navigates not only her home life, but both of the businesses that she works at. And it's just really, it's just, I don't know how she handles it. I have a big enough struggle working with, you just did, working with one child is what I was going to say. And navigating home life, let alone all of the restraints that we as women have and the constrictions and the appointments and the schedules. Talk to me about your process having guests join. Yeah, we did that. We've been on since I jumped off of Steven's show. We've been doing that. Rebecca, thanks so much. We've been working for about 23 minutes solid trying to get her back on. Yeah, it's hi, Stephen. Hey, Stephen, maybe you can help me. My guest can't join from her mobile. We've been working on it since I jumped off your show. She's in the process of rebooting both her phone and her computer, and we've been working with some workarounds on that. So yeah, we're talking about all of the boundaries that we all get to set. And you guys that are on live with me, maybe you can talk to me about some of the boundaries that you set. Like for me, I know some of the things that I set. I get up at the same time every single day on purpose. That for me is a boundary. That's a staple. That is an absolute must-have issue for me. It's a non-negotiable for me, to stay consistent, to stay on schedule, to that doesn't mean to say I don't go take a nap in the middle of the day on a Saturday, right? But as far as every day of the week, I get up at 6 o'clock every single day, Monday through Monday. Monday through Monday, I get up at 6 a.m. And I start my day, and I have a routine, and I make sure that that goes as planned all the time. I go through my routine, and I go through those things on purpose so that I am set up to succeed in my day. And I roll into that. And that's getting up at 6 a.m. for me is a non-negotiable, but that's also a boundary, right? That's a boundary for me. And that's what I do for myself to actually set myself up to succeed. So let's see. Can you skip the live stream and just go stream on Facebook? I don't know. We're going to heck yeah to naps, right? Right, RJ? Naps are very important. We're going to put RJ's thing up here. And we're just going to roll with this here. And it's kind of interesting to have a blank screen next to me and I can't turn it off. And I'm sorry, guys, but we're just going to roll with it. Yeah, so getting up at the same time for me is a massive boundary. I know that we were going to be talking about, Rebecca, I have a hard time not working. You work consistently and probably need to schedule some me time. I'd take your own advice on that, Rebecca. It's absolutely mandatory and it's healthy and it's a must, just like we were just talking on Stephen's show about the bank, right? Like you can't take more money from the bank than you put in. Okay, just like for you, you can't give and give and give and give and give until you give back to yourself. So you allow yourself to receive some downtime. We're still working on that. We're messaging back and forth here. So we're going to try. We're going to try to keep this rolling. But yeah, Rebecca, when I dumped down a little bit from my massive medical career and figured out that I needed some me time, I actually had to put myself on my schedule where I was as important as every other appointment in my day. So in other words, make yourself as important, put yourself at the same level, if not above the same level as everybody else in your day. Okay. Make yourself an appointment, make yourself, like RJ is a huge component of naps also and a huge encourager of naps. And she says, sometimes taking a break can be tough. I love my job so much that it doesn't seem like a job. Absolutely. I'm the same way, RJ. I love every single thing about what I do and I lose track of time very, very quickly. And one of the things that I do in addition to that is that not only do I put myself on my own calendar, but I actually set alarms on my phone during the day. So not only do I got this cool little Fitbit thing that tells me to go take a walk, so get my butt out of my chair, and to get a little exercise, right? But I also set my alarm for specific things during my day so that I stay on task, and two, to set myself up with reminders for myself, right? Like drink water, like take a walk, like go and pee is like, you got to pay attention to that. But, lunch, right? Like it's good to stay hydrated and keep yourself full of nutrients and so that you can continue and go forward, Rebecca. I mean, it's very, very, very important to make sure that when you love something so much and you work so hard that you actually make time so that you can continue to work and do the things that you love. RJ's saying it's much easier to take breaks when you work for somebody else. Right. Why is that? Because they send somebody in there to give you a break. They pay for a break for you. It's mandatory. It's government. Government makes you take a break. Doesn't matter who you are in the States. It's mandated that if you work an 8-hour day that you have an hour worth of downtime. So a half an hour for lunch and 2 15-minute breaks. That's a government federal thing here in the States. So why isn't that okay when you run your own business and you're working for yourself? Why is that not okay to do that, to take those breaks? Because, you know, I know RJ works way more than 8 hours a day. Raise your hand. Do you guys work more than 8 hours a day? You guys that are on live with me? I just want to know. Let me know how many hours a day you work. And we're going to go forward from there for as far as boundaries. And I know our guest is going to try like crazy to keep coming back in here. And we'll just pick up where we left off. But it's really, really very, very important not only to set boundaries with your Stephen, you work 10 hours a day. Do you work 5 days a week or 7 days a week or 4 days a week? How many days a week do you work? I want to know. So you work 10 hours a day. RJ's laughing sideways. Okay, this is interesting, guys. So I know that we're just kind of going to keep rolling through on my boundaries and what I do for myself. Rebecca, you don't know? You don't know how many hours a day you work, Rebecca? All right, girl, we got to talk. We got to talk, girl. If you don't know how many hours you work, then you're missing tracking. So tracking your time in your day is very, very important. And Stephen works 5 days a week. So you work 50 hours a week, Stephen. How many breaks do you take a day? On purpose breaks. To go get lunch, go grab a drink, walk to your mailbox, go whatever you do at home, hang out and say hi to a friend, right? I'm a sad case. Rebecca, no, you're not. You're not a sad case. We're going to talk about this. You are not a sad case. You're just like every other at-home entrepreneur. Okay, you are doing the big hustle and the hustle bus, and you are chasing your money instead of your money chasing you. Let that land for just a second. What's going on here? Sorry, my guest is messaging me. Yeah. So, hi, Tiffany. How are you? It makes sense. What part of it makes sense to you, Tiffany? When you're working at home, we so often get distracted and we lose track of time. And in order to find the holes in your day and to find those time suckers and why you're working so many hours and you have no idea how many you work, I'm just going to roll on your comment here, Rebecca, that you work a ton of hours. I'm going to put it back up here, that you don't know how many you work and you work a ton. If you did a week's worth of time tracking, have you ever done time tracking before? You guys let me know if you've ever done time tracking and what that looks like in your day. I want to know what it looks like to you. So raise your hand, say, yep, I've time tracked. This is what it looks like. Hey, Jason, how are you? Have you time tracked? Do you know what time tracking is? It's a measurable, you guys. It's a metric. And if you're analytical at all, like I am, and where everything, Rebecca, you've never time tracked. Okay. So this is a non-negotiable in my world also, and I'm down to doing it about 1 or 2 days a month, just to see where I'm at. When I started doing it, I did it every single day for a month straight, and then I eased out to about every other day, and now I know where my holes are in my day, and I'm down to about 2 days a month tracking my time. But this is where you track every single thing that you do from the time that you get up until the time you go to bed. And I mean everything. Like, let's see what RJ says. Yep, time tracked. I have software that measures how many hours I work a week. Yep. What software is that, RJ? Because I use a pen and a paper. Because I'm guessing there's some stuff that's not actually in that software. So I'm guessing I want to know what software you use. So what I mean by tracking every single thing that you do. So Stephen Haley, yes, mix of content creation, programming, and researching, watching live videos and shows. Yep. Uh, Jason, very good. No, I have not actually tried that yet. Would most likely help with my ADD. Actually, Jason, it really is very beneficial for ADD and ADHD. People to do this and to find out where the holes are in your day and where the time suckers are coming from, the things that take time that you don't necessarily realize are taking time. And what I mean by that is when you are spending more time on something than a project that has a deadline, or usually for us, it's projects that have deadlines, right? Or getting things back to clients that need them, right? Tiffany says we need a track to track time. Yes, it's a lifesaver, and you need to build self-care in. Tracking helps find and set time you need to do. Yep, I agree 100%. And taking that a step farther, Tiffany, I'm going to say I use a paper and a pencil. I actually have a time tracker. If you guys want that, let me know. I'll be happy to send that to you, so you can fill that out and kind of start tracking that for yourself. But it's actually, tracking every single thing you do from the time you get up. So 6 o'clock, I get out of bed. 6:02 I pee, 6:05 I meditate until 6:20, right? 6:21. You know what I mean? I mean, that's how detailed it out is. It is. It's not get up, pee, meditate, take a shower, do my hair, get ready, take my kid to camp, go, fix breakfast, get a tea, right? Like, it's not, it's way more than that. It's down to the minute what you do, because it's the minutes that pay you, right? Like, how many people here get paid? Do you get paid? I just want, raise your hand if you get paid. Okay. And then how do you get paid? Raise your hand. Come on, get your hand up. Do you get paid? And then how do you get paid? Right? So you get paid by your time that you spend, that you give to other people. I think if I did that, I would find out how much time I'm wasting on YouTube. Oh, does that scare you, Jason? Yeah. So are you researching on when you're on YouTube, Jason? Is it actually like details that you're making up and you are finding and you are researching for other people? Yeah, that's what I figured that you were going to. Is that a yep that you get paid, or yep that you're researching, Jason? RJ gets paid. Yep, RJ gets paid. So where I'm going with this is when you are losing track of time and you are not being consistent with your boundaries around the time that you are spending while you're working at your job, you're losing money. Okay. Had this huge conversation about money with another colleague yesterday, Joey Garrity. If you don't follow her, you need to. Huge shout out to Joey Garrity. But we got talking about money, and it was really interesting on our takes on respect for money, right? And how many people respect money and why it's green, and there's only one color of ink on the paper, and then how we keep our money. How do you keep your money? Do you respect how you keep your money? Do all the dead presidents face the right way? The same way? Are they facing up or down? Okay? Just kind of think about that for a second. Because it's a respect, and the respect for the money that you earn during the time that you spend earning it. All is the energy that you're setting around your boundaries. Okay? Just kind of make that all come together. Oh my God, right? Time is money, right, Jason? No joke. Time is money. Time is money. And if you're wasting time, you're wasting money. And I don't know about you, but I don't like wasting money. It's why I don't go to the casino, because I feel like that's wasting money. Just freely handing it over. There you go. Oh, you need some? I'll give you some. I don't know about you, but I love my dead presidents. I love them a lot. And I love to touch them. And I really respect when I have to hand them over. And I make those decisions very, very firmly, right? When I actually have to hand over with my green. Okay? My dead presidents, my presidents that fought for this country that I get to live in, right? Like the respect that goes with the green directly relates to your boundaries that you set for your day. Okay? The boundaries that you set for yourself. Because let's just face it, nobody likes to talk about the money, but we all want it. We all want it. You got to go back and watch that one later, huh? Yeah, the one on the money. You love it deeply, Jason. I know, so do I. I love my dead presidents a lot, and I love to touch them and feel them, and I love to respect them and make sure that they're all lined up and they don't have any of the crumpled up receipts in with them. That's disrespectful. Any of those other pieces of paper, they don't end up in the bottom of my bag. They don't end up in my ashtray. They don't end up anyplace else. They are very respectfully put inside of my wallet. No crumples, no folded corners. They're all facing the same way. They're all watching the rest of my wallet. It's all on purpose. And it's all respect for the green. Okay? Yeah. So I just wanted to talk about that. So tracking your time. Time is money. Time is boundaries. Time is respecting you and your time and your space. Okay? That's just time tracking there. If you guys want that, you guys reach out to me. Let me know. Hey, Erin, I want the time tracker. Let me know. Or put it in the comments. I'll make sure you get it. I want the time tracker. And it's just really, really interesting to find holes in your day. And then once you get there, if you need help navigating that and going through and how to fix that, or like shift it and morph it and make it more efficient, reach out to me because I'm queen of maximizing time. So let's just keep on going here. Love it. Respect the paper. Gotta respect the paper. You have to. You have to. You have to respect the paper. So boundaries. What else do we get to have boundaries with? People, right? Like we get to have boundaries with people. And when people aren't lining up with us anymore, we get to respect that and respect ourselves enough to tighten that boundary and make sure that that boundary is tight, right? Because you guys all have had the experience. Jason, you just got done talking about it for a while. Boundaries and people that are in our world that get to choose to not be there. Okay, we all have the choice of who we surround ourselves with, and we are the cumulative value of the 5 people we choose to hang around with. 5. Okay, so let that land for a second. So who are you surrounding yourself with? Because every single one of them is a choice. Every one of those people is a choice that you are surrounding yourself with. Okay? So think about those people. Think about where they are in life. Are they elevating you or pushing you down? What are they doing? Are they lifting you up and cheering for you? And Erin, I'm glad. I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh, what's next in line? Let me see. Can I help you? What do you need from me? What can I help you do to go forward? Oh my gosh, let me connect you with this person. Oh my gosh, I saw blah, blah, blah the other day. And how'd that go? Or, hey, you're working on that project. How's it coming? Right? Is it that? Or is it, gosh, you just think you're all that? Huh? Really? People watch your show? Oh my gosh, huh? Really? Why do you think you should leave your job? Are you really going to make any money doing that? Right? Like, who are you surrounding yourself with? Who's uplifting you and who's keeping you down? Like, keeping you down. Where's the camera? Right? So choose wisely. And if you get to choose differently, I highly encourage you to support yourself, to really stand in your power, to really take yourself to that next level. And if you want to up level, then you get to hang around with the people that are going to help and encourage you and uplift you all the time to support that next level of greatness for you. Okay, so find your people, make sure that they're strong. If they're not, tighten that boundary, right? It's like the perimeter fence, right? Ooh, the dog fence. Do they want to keep you small? Do they want to keep you contained in the yard? Or are they forward thought leaders and they're like, oh, hey, the gate opens. There's more yard. Look at that. All you got to do is go through the gate. Here's the gate. Let me open it for you. Right? Those are the people I choose to hang out with. My yard's not fenced. Well, my physical yard is fenced to keep the dog in. He would like to go roam. But you know what I'm saying? Like, keep your stuff tight. If the people you surround yourself are not the quality of people that are uplifting and leveraging you and encouraging you and supporting you and constantly lifting you, then choose different. Choose different. And people, that's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do to allow people their own journey, right? You're on yours, they're on theirs. Sometimes they're together for a little bit of time and we never know what that reason is. Sometimes we do. Most of the time, it's a long time later that we figure out what the reason that we're together is on this journey for a little bit of time. Okay? Show gratitude for that and allow them to take the exit and you to keep on going. Because your path is straight, friend. Your path is straight. I love your laughter. You know, here's the thing about that, Tiffany. Thank you so much. Because how horrible is life if you can't laugh, right? Like, really? I don't make it up. Like, it just happens. Right? Like, I love to laugh. I love to be cellularly attached to what I'm saying. I love to be connected at that level that it comes out and I don't even have to control it. It's not a fake laugh. Like, there's nothing about it that's fake. And I just really strongly believe that the relationship with yourself comes forward tenfold when you are just really true and 100% in your being, right? Like, it just is. So anyways, and she's like, yes, upgrade your folks. Absolutely. Upgrade them. You get to. I give you permission. You don't need my permission, but I give you full permission to continue to upgrade your people. Yeah. Yeah, you don't get to, I mean, I love VWs, like the Volkswagen Bugs. Like, I love them, but you're not going to drive one all your life. Like, move up. Move up. Do it. Upgrade. What else? What else? What can we do daily to reinforce our boundaries, right? So the time tracking, that's cool. But what happens after you do it for 30 days, then what, right? Like, so like that was years ago that I started tracking my day and I would do it I did it consistently for a month and then backed off and I did it every other day for a long time, right? Until I consistently found, because what you do on Monday is different than what you do on Thursday for 90% of us. My Thursday routine is way different than my Monday routine. And Fridays, I don't work Fridays, but man, I got stuff to do. I still got stuff to do. I still got mom stuff to do. I still got house stuff to do. I still have, right? Like, I have odds and ends that I have to get done, or I choose to get done. I don't have to. I get to do everything I choose to do. So to find those holes, it takes consistency. So just doing it 1 week isn't going to be enough. And you guys know 21 days causes a habit, blah, blah, blah. You guys have all heard that. You guys are high level achievers. I don't need to reframe that and continue to throw that for you. But it's really imperative that you track your day consistently until you find that pattern and then you fill the hole, right? So what else in the day? What else are boundaries? I don't know. I love the phrase, I'm not available for. I love that. I'm not available for that. That's so much better than saying no. So I love saying no. You know, and when we choose to say those words, I'm not available for, or no, just plain no, what's that doing to ourselves, right? That empowerment, that massive empowerment that comes when we close down that gap on the boundary and tighten that boundary, right? That pillar that holds our structure steady, right? Like, that's outside my comfort zone. I'm not available for that. No. No, not doing it, right? So I love that. You guys, I have a shot from the hip for this whole show. We're going to figure out how to get Beth Sharma back on here. Um, and really, because you will love her, she is absolutely magnetic when she comes on here, and her ability to navigate seriously her household of 7 and 10 at one time. She has three children that are out of the home, as well as run her company and be the managing director for her area Women's Network division. Takes a lot. It takes a lot of boundaries and self preservation, in my opinion. And there's a lot that goes into navigating and holding down a fort like that. And I can't wait for you to meet her. We're going to figure out what's going on the backside, and we'll get her back in the schedule really super soon. You guys, if you don't know who I am, I'm Erin Strayer. You've been watching the Erin Strayer Show, half of it, my half. And this is what's called shooting from the hip and making it go and doing what it takes to get job done. Good stuff, Erin. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that. And it's good to see you guys all here. Thanks for commenting so much on the show. And if you guys have been watching from another platform, one, I appreciate it. Two, there's a link right above that you can hop over here. We can see your comments, and we can say hi to you from wherever you're watching. So this is the Erin Strayer Show. We are going to be on hiatus the rest of the week of July 4th here. So you guys enjoy the holiday. And if you're in the States here, we super appreciate and give honor and glory to those that allow us to be free here in the United States. And I will be on vacation. So we'll see you right back here next week, Tuesday. And I can't wait for my guest Tuesday. Rebecca, make sure you reach out to me, honey. You and I can connect, and I'll help you with some things that we talked about on Stephen's show and whatever else you need help with. But you guys, this is the Erin Strayer Show, where we uplift and leverage amazing female entrepreneurs who are out in the world doing things just a little bit differently. Okay? If this interests you, make sure you reach out to me. We will have a conversation and see if it lines up for you to be right here on the show with us. For now, that's it. We'll see you back here soon.